Welcome back to AT News. Time once again for a weekly visit to the Dubois County Humane Society here on Wernstein Road in Jasper. And our guest today is Duke. And by the way, of course, with us is Linda Davis. And Linda, we have Duke, as we said. Duke is a coon-hound mix who's actually been here quite a little while now, about 6 or 8 months, something like that. But nonetheless, let's talk about it.
Yeah, we got a call from the sheriff in July about a dog that they found that was in terrible, terrible shape. They didn't quite know how to go about it because it had an embedded collar, a gigantic chain in its neck. So we went and got this dog and took it to a veterinarian and paid for all its expenses, and it is now healthy, happy, trained and ready to go. You cannot still put a collar on this dog, but you can, as you see, wear a harness. And this dog is so obedient and tuned into people. Such a nice dog, such a good dog that the harness is totally sufficient. We love to take this dog for walks. It would be a great companion, And Duke doesn't have a mean bone in his body, so he's good with kids, he's good with cats and other dogs. He just needs a really good home. It took us a while to get Duke to a healthy state, ready for adoption. Now we need to find a really nice family to fatten him up a bit, because he's ready for that, aren't you? Duke's been here, as you said, way too long. It did take us quite a while to get him into good health, which he is now. So he's ready to go. And somebody will be lucky to have a nice dog like this. People purchase these dogs, pay money for them, and here we have one at the Dubois County Humane Society. I would call this pet quality. We have not taught him to hunt. None of us know here how to do that, but I'll tell you what, he sure is a pretty dog. He's a good dog. He's pure pleasure. Somebody needs to come in and play with Duke and eventually take him home. He needs to be in a family. He's the sweetest boy. And as you know, when you take a dog to the vet and have so many bills, and this poor dog needed dewormed, he had that embedded collar that needed to be surgically removed. Of course, he received his shots. He's up to date on everything. He even has a microchip. I mean, he is ready to go. But all that costs so much money. And we know we don't get anything from anywhere except the public. And they are a generous, supporting public. I can't complain. But we do have fundraisers, and we have one coming up, and maybe you want to give some details on that.
Right, it's the Dubois County Humane Society's garage sale fundraiser, which is coming up just a few weeks. Actually, will be on Easter weekend, starting on Friday, April 3rd, which is Good Friday, from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. And then continuing the following Saturday, April 4th, from 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. Now, it's going to take place at 425 North Brett Court in Jasper. I believe that is actually on the north end of town. Yes, it is. 425 North Brett Court off of Portersville Road in that vicinity. Shiloh Estates actually is what it says. My apologies. So we'll just correct that part of it. But nonetheless, 425 North Brett Court, Jasper is where it will take place. Now, to donate gently used items, you can contact Betty at dchsgaragesale@gmail.com. And 100% of the proceeds will benefit the Dubois County Humane Society.
And you know, this is the time of year when it's starting to get milder weather. People even want to get outside. Oh, it's just a great time to adopt a dog. The housebreaking, the going for walks, all that's easier this time of the year. So if you want a nice dog, get yourself out there, get some exercise. Duke is not an overwhelming runner. He doesn't tug too hard on the leash. He'd just be a great dog to walk with. I would imagine he'd jog a bit if you wanted him to. He's just tuned into people. He's a lovely animal. He's a good boy. And this is the time of year when this sun starts shining that somebody needs to come in and get our Duke.
That's right. So, hey, so information on Duke and the other fine animals is available at the Dubois County Humane Society's website, which is DuboisCountyHumane.org, and also, of course, on PetFinder.com, and you can check out these videos and, of course, ones that in the past that have been shown here on 18 WJTS on our website at WJTS.tv and also on our Facebook page. One more time, I want to just kind of go over the upcoming garage sale. Again, it's coming up in just a few weeks. It'll take place on Friday, April 3rd, and this is all Easter weekend, folks. Friday, April 3rd, from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. on Good Friday. The next day, Saturday, April 4th, from 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. 425 North Brett Court in Jasper, and actually I mentioned that was on the north end earlier, but actually that is over in the Brescher edition, known as near Shiloh Estates, and near that side. So nonetheless, please take any of your gently used items. Please donate them to Betty at dchgaragesale@gmail.com. 100% of the proceeds do benefit the Dubois County Humane Society. So again, thanks a lot for joining us, Linda.
Yes.
Thanks a lot for being such a good boy, Duke. And come on out and check out Duke tomorrow, folks. So thanks a lot for watching. Weather's next.